In this video we will see how to handle exceptions in C#. For the demo purpose I have added these two buttons. So first we'll try to read a file that do not exist actually. So I am giving a file name, just any file name. And on another button we will try to do some basic math. Now let's try to run this code. So it is throwing this exception, file not found. And on the second button, division by 0. Okay. Let's try to run this application from Windows Explorer and see how it behaves. So it is showing this ugly exception window. If you are developing a big software and if your client sees this type of message, it will be an unpleasant experience for him. So it is always good to handle these exceptions in a graceful way. To add exception handling, first thing we have to do is add our code in try block and write a catch block exactly below. So if you know what type of exception can occur in this particular code, you can actually catch that particular exception. So file not found exception. So all other exceptions in this code will be ignored. If you want to catch all exceptions, do not use a specific class, use the exception class. So here we know that there will be only one exception, so we are catching it and writing a message. If you initialize something in try block, you can clear it in the finally block. It is not necessary that you always write a finally block. It depends on your code's context. Here, let's add one more exception handler. Division by 0. Let's try to execute this. Now this is something good. The application is not crashing and a proper message is being shown. You can add one try block and multiple catch block if there are more than one exceptions that are possible in a code block. It is also possible to write a global exception handler if you do not want to catch it in each and every method and event handler. To add a global exception handler, you have to add the code to program.cs file. Here you have to add two exception handlers. First one is for app domain dot current domain dot unhandled exception, and second one is for thread level application dot thread exception. After adding these two exception handlers, it is not necessary to write code on each and every method and event handler. All the exceptions that are not handled by application will be handled here. So here we have to first take out the exception handler object from the event argument. Since this is a global exception handler, we do not know what type of exception it may catch. Depending on the size of your application's source code, you may have to evaluate that. For the demo purpose, I am going to show a general exception message. Now let's remove the exception handlers that we have added here. Since we are adding global exception handlers, we don't need it here. As you can see, the exceptions are being handled by the global exception handlers. Another usefulness of these handlers is when you forget to add exceptions in certain part of your code, those exceptions will be handled here and your application will not crash at any point of time. This is how exceptions can be handled in C#. To watch more videos on programming, please subscribe to this YouTube channel.